Homeschooling through the holidays. Sounds like one of those oxymorons to me. You know, one of those statements that puts together words with opposite meanings. I think the problem is that word in the middle, through. Yeah, as if you could just like breeze in on one side and out the other. No fuss, no muss. Like you can just ignore the little fact that it's absolutely the busiest time of the year and stay on track with your regular full-time job as a homeschooling homemaker and parent while still finding the time and energy to be, Santa, the banquet chef, the special events organizer, and let's not forget the home decorator par excellence. Oh yeah, this is a big deal. So today we're going to talk about how you get all of the things done while retaining your sanity and without giving up on your school time. So I've got 3 easy steps for you that will transform how you homeschool through the holidays. The first step to unlocking our holiday survival toolkit is prioritize that schoolwork. Yeah, to do this, you need to shift your mind from regular to holiday mode. You have got to think about seated schoolwork strictly in terms of what absolutely has to get done. Now, yeah, I know every subject has value and purpose, but seriously, every item you knock off your schedule right now creates valuable time, which you need. So in our homeschool, between Thanksgiving and New Year's, we cut down to 2 main subjects, math and reading aloud. Yeah, you have to keep math going because otherwise the kiddos will need to waste a bunch of time reviewing in January. Plus, it's an easy bit to keep afloat because it requires 0 planning by mom. Seriously, do today's page, correct the mistakes, repeat tomorrow. Easy peasy. So reading aloud has the same unplanning vibe to it. Decide how many pages you want to read in one sitting and then go. I personally love to add in all the great holiday books this time of year, like O. Henry's The Gift of the Magi. Okay, I know it's a short story, not a book, but still. And Dickens' A Christmas Carol. By the way, if you'd like ideas for holiday reading, I'll put a link down below to the 1,000 Good Books list put together by the moms at the Classical Christian Education Support Loop. You will find holiday books listed out by reading level at the front of each section. You're welcome. So the bottom line here is this. You can't do it all. No matter how hard you try to fit it all in, something has to give, and you know it. So dial back on the seated schoolwork and give you and your kids some breathing room along with a chance to try new things. You're not abandoning school. You're just reorganizing for the moment. And now that you've created some white space in that schedule, you're ready to move on to step number 2. Now, part of homeschooling is character training, right? We want our kids to be well-rounded people, not just well-educated. And now, because you throttled back on the seat work, and it is the holidays after all, this is a great time to work on those intangibles, things like kindness and compassion. So a little story for you. When I was a kid, back in the dark ages, before computers, Saturday morning cartoons were a thing. And every year between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we would revel in those glorious toy commercials. Oh yeah, we were making our lists and checking them twice. And the Christmas season was definitely all about, what can I get? But as parents, we want our kids to understand the better part of the season, the part where we ask, what can I give? So we're going to take a ride with our kids on the Helping Others Express. Now, there's different ways to approach this depending on the opportunities you have at hand. If you live in a neighborhood of some sort, how about offering to help neighbors with some outside chores? Things like leaf raking, snow shoveling, sweeping walkways. How about picking up sticks and trash in the yard? These are all things kids can do. Now, if neighborhood work isn't possible where you live, put your kids to work around your house. But here's the key. Stay ahead of them with this and keep track of what they do. Then you can brag to Dad and, yeah, literally anyone else who will listen about all the work we got done today. So maybe you're out and about shopping this season, right? Teach your kids to keep their eyes open for ways to help others, like holding doors or pushing a cart out of someone's way. My kids got super good at distracting fussy babies while the mama was trying to get through the checkout lane. The great thing about the holiday season is that people are much more open to being helped. So take advantage of the good vibes and let your kids experience the fun of being someone else's helping hands. Ooh. Remember what I said earlier about this being a busy time of year? Yeah, we moms get so much stuff loaded on our plates. The very last thing we need is to referee bored, cranky kids that can't stop poking at each other. Seriously, the cure here would be things the kids can do more or less on their own. That is to say, activities that have structure to them but don't need a lot of mom intervention. Enter Christmas cookies and crafts to the rescue. Yeah. Listen, before we get into specifics here, let me tell you how our family ended up headed down this path. So like most homeschool families, we had one income, and Christmas has plenty of, dollar signs attached to it. There were always people that we wanted to give a little something to, but A, we didn't know what to give, and B, we had very little budget to work with. So since I'm at least a reasonably proficient baker, I started giving out my Christmas cheer in the form of cookies. And when the kids got past the toddler years, I got them into the cookie cutter and frosting side of the business. Later, as the kids got older, this sort of morphed into Christmas crafts to go along with the cookies. Now, some of you are panicking at this moment.
I don't know how to bake, and the last craft I made was a turkey I drew on my handprint in 3rd grade.
Ooh, yeah, but I have got you covered, Mom. Cookies are easy because you can buy pre-made cookie dough in a tube that you just slice and bake. Thank you, Pillsbury Doughboy. Who knew? Add some ready-to-use frosting, little sprinkles, and voila, Christmas cookies. By the way, if you actually bake and you'd like some fresh cookie recipes, I'll put a link below to my favorite Christmas cookie recipe book. So now for crafts, you have got boatloads of options. Maybe you've got a little crafting in your blood. Yeah, Google Christmas crafts for kids and prepare to be amazed. Maybe you're not much on the whole crafting thing. Okay, check out Oriental Trading Company craft kits. These things are complete right down to including the glue. So maybe you're somewhere in the middle. Hey, Pinterest. You can find literally millions of ideas ranging from stupid simple to full-on artiste. Trust me, this will be a fabulous experience for your kids to be able to give something they made. And bonus, you're going to get some wonderful keepsakes for your own family celebrations, which, by the way, trust me, those little things really matter when your kids all grow up and move away. Yeah. So that's how we survive homeschooling through the holidays. 3 easy steps, and you can cross anxiety and stress off your holiday to-do list. Oh yeah, you can keep school going, you can get all that holiday stuff done, and you can teach your kids that giving is just as valuable as getting. And bonus points, you'll be giving yourself and your family a really priceless gift, which would be a better version of you, as in the one where you're not completely exhausted and snarling at everyone. Seriously, there is no downside here. You just settle into your holiday groove and rediscover the simple pleasures of family and friends. And that's a wrap for this video. So I really hope I've given you some tips that you can use in a practical way, because that's what Homeschool University is all about. I make these videos to help you find confidence and joy in your homeschool journey, because I've walked all the miles in your moccasins and I know what you're up against. And hey, if I did bring some value into your life today, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. So remember, here at Homeschool University, we have the 3 key values: be practical, be purposeful, be positive. You can do this homeschool thing, even in the middle of crazy holiday stuff, because you are amazing.